Welcome back to Realistic Fishing. I'm out here this morning to try a left-hand retrieve baitcaster. So here's what I'm fishing with today. Lews American Hero Speed Stick IM6 Endurance. I bought this rod around Christmas time for about $56. I thought, what the hell, why not try to learn left-hand retrieve? I'm so used to fishing with my right hand, my arm will probably get sore right away, but I'll see what I can do. Let's get a temperature reading before I do anything else. All right, it's pretty cold out here. It was warm yesterday, but we'll see what the water's doing. It was in the 70s yesterday. Right now it's in the upper 40s. 59.4. Will we make it to 60 degrees? 59.9. One more degree to go. This wind coming off the water is super cold. I don't think we're gonna make it. 60. The water temperature is definitely higher than the air temperature right now. According to my phone, feels like 45. All right, make sure my magnets are all the way up. I want to tighten up the tension on this so that it falls slower, because I am not used to this. So that's how I would set up a baitcaster when I'm fishing it for the first time. Magnets to max, bait falling slowly. See how that fell slowly? It's because I have this tension knob right here tightened up. Let's see what happens. All right, so for that first cast, since the tension is so high, went about 25 feet. That's fine for me. Still getting the hang of it. The wind took that one back towards me. Also went about 25 feet. So I picked an easy lure like a lipless crankbait, because all you gotta do is keep cranking. I like to use a little bit of a yo-yo retrieve, which means I pull it as I'm reeling and then let it go slack and pick up the slack with the reel and then pull it again, so that it kind of has a pattern like a yo-yo and it covers more water that way. This feels totally awkward. Fish. Got my first fish. Oh, left-handed. Come on. Left-hand retrieve. Wow, look at that bass go crazy. Wow. Let's get him up on the bank. Nice. He's hooked down in the face. All right, time to set this guy down and do some surgery. Got it. Nice. So I can get back in the water. Left-hand retrieve. Little bloody. Hopefully he makes it. All right, here's what I got him on. Lews American Hero. Left-hand retrieve. Making casts 25 to 30 feet out there and yo-yoing it back. I cast it into that same spot 3 times and then he finally bit. Let's see if there's any more out here. So awkward reeling that fish in with my left hand. It was like combing my hair in the mirror. But this yo-yoing of the lipless crankbait really works. Let's take a quick look at this one. There we go. It's in a craw pattern. A red lipless crankbait with a crawfish drawn on the side. So far no backlashes, because I have everything nice and tight as far as the tension and magnetics go. Just hoping I can catch another bass. Again, I'm fishing with the opposite hands that I've been fishing for 25 years. Feels a little herky-jerky to me, but as long as my arm doesn't get too tired right away, I think I can manage for a little while. Notice they're not bombing out there. I have it set up in such a way that it's more difficult for line to come off the spool. That way it won't backlash as much. Do I care that I'm not bombing it out there? Not at all. Just look at the results. I already caught one. The fish aren't always out there in the middle. In fact, they want to be where the small fish are, and that's usually closer to the shore. Suppose I just picked this up. Got my lure tied on. Here's what I do. Magnets. Max. Next, I tighten this knob right here. I'm turning it towards me. When you turn it so tight, the lure will not even go down. Watch this. Watch the lure out there, turning the knob away from me. See it starting to go down all by itself? All right, one more time. If it touches the ground and the spool stops spinning, that's the speed I want. Perfect. Now that we have our tension and magnetic drag set, let's take a few more casts before I call it quits. Hopefully I can get lucky and get another bass. Fish! Another one right here. Got him left-handed here. All right. Second bass of the day, learning how to fish left-handed. Nice. Not quite as big as that other one. Probably just over a pound though. Second bass of the day, learning to cast and retrieve left-handed. This Lews American Hero doing pretty good. Let's let him go. That is so awesome. Makes me want to keep going. I got to take a few more casts now. I can't believe it. This is like learning to fish a baitcaster all over again. But I'm doing myself proud. I caught 2 nice bass so far on this red lipless crankbait. So far the spot's been good to me. I got 2 so far. Bass hanging around this boat launch. Another one. Fish on. All right. This one's quite a bit smaller than those other ones. Don't do it. There we go. Look at this guy. That's a tough little bass. Now we're down in the 1/4 pounder range. Still hit that lipless crankbait. 3 bass today, learning how to fish lefty. Notice how they're getting smaller and smaller. I wonder if there's a small school down there. Oh, my arm's getting tired. I'm just about done. Fish. Oh, spit that one out. He took a tiny bit of drag on that when he hit it, and I heard it. It wasn't a very big one. I'm gonna leave it set how it is. I don't want it to rip out of their mouth when they take it. So how do I think I did first time fishing a left-handed baitcaster? Pretty good. I caught 3 nice bass. I missed one at the end there. My arms are getting tired. I'm just not as coordinated. Maybe he just didn't have a good bite on it. I showed you some tips on how to set up your baitcaster when you're using it for the first time, just like I did today. 0 backlashes. Thanks for watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.